Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss Leetcode problem question number 2482. Question is very simple and question states that we have to find the difference between 1 and zeros in row and column. So if you will look at the question, it is saying us to calculate what is the number of ones in ith row, number of ones in jth column, and number of zeros in ith row and number of zeros in jth column, and this is what our difference array is. This is how we have to calculate. Now let's check the sample input and output and let's understand this, that how we are getting this difference matrix. So this is the given matrix, and from this matrix we have to say what will be my difference matrix. So if we have to write about difference matrix, it is very simple. So difference matrix says that, so difference matrix of I, j is equal to number of ones in ith row minus number of zeros in ith row plus number of ones in jth column minus number of zeros in jth column. So this is what the difference matrix it is saying to fill, and we have to fill for each and every cell. So let's take cell 0 0. So for 0 0 I know that means my I value will be equal to 0 and j value will be equal to 0. Now let's write I value when it is equal to 0. What is my row value? So row value are 0 1 1. So if we have to relate this, can I say that it is nothing but number of ones minus number of zeros? So it is nothing but 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. Same way we have to take 0th column. If we will take 0th column, we have 0 1 0. So again number of ones is 1 minus number of zeros is 2 is equal to minus 1. Now we have to add these two and we have to fill it. So here we have to fill with 0. Now let's take another example. Let's take I is equal to 0 and j is equal to 1. So if we will take I is equal to 0, we will get the same row again 0 1 1. Again it will be 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. And if we will take the first column, which is this one, it will be 1 0 0, where it will be 1 minus 2, where 1 is the number of ones and 2 is the number of zeros. It will be minus 1, and its sum we have to fill at 0 1. So here we will again fill 0. Now same way let's iterate on one more number, one more cell. I is equal to 0, j is equal to 2. Here again you know that means I is equal to 0 is already calculated, so it will be 1. And if we will calculate j is equal to 2, which is this cell, it is 1 1 1, which is 3. If I will add this 2, it will be 4. So we have to fill 4 here. Now same way we have to fill all these values, and we have to means say this return this difference matrix. Now this was the, I think, approach. Input output is clear for everyone. Let's see that means how we are going to solve this question using brute force. So how to solve this problem using brute force? Means that, can I say that for every cell you have to compute this value and you have to compute this value. So can I say that for every cell where I will go for I is equal to 0 to R, for j is equal to 0 to C. Now we will get one cell here. So here we have to compute row value, we have to compute column value, and we have to suppose there is our difference array we have to fill by row value plus c value. And how you will compute row value and c value? It's pretty simple that you have to iterate on ith row and compute number of ones minus number of zeros. You have to iterate on jth column and you have to compute means number of zeros, number of ones minus number of zeros. So in this way we have to define this. Now let's calculate its time complexity. If you will ask the time complexity, it is itself is n square, and to calculate this it will be n. So can I say that time complexity will be n square into n plus n, which is nothing but approximately it is n cube. Now, if we will ask the space complexity, even question demands that you have to return a difference matrix. Even if we will consider this difference matrix, so space complexity will be also n square. But the given constraint is n is less than equal to 10 power 5, where you can say that means this approach will not work here. R cross C, sorry. R cross C is given as less than equal to 10 power 5, where this will not work here in this case. So how we can optimize this? To optimize this, observation is in front of you only. If you will observe very carefully, when j was 0, you are computing I is equal to 0. When j was 1, again you are computing I is equal to 0. When j was 2, again you are computing I is equal to 0. So can I say that means we can pre-compute what is my row value, what is my cell value, and we can use that. So how to do that? So if we will draw this matrix again, let's draw this matrix again. Now this time I will say that means to store this I will take two arrays. One I will name it as array, where I will store the row answers. One I will take it as a column array, where I will store column answers. Now let's write here 0 1 2 because there are two rows, and 0 1 2 because there are three rows and three columns, so indexing will be from 0 to 2. Now what I will do is, let's iterate on this matrix now. How we can iterate on this matrix? Now it is 0, right? So we know that means 0th row will get -1 and 0th column will get -1. So I hope this is clear for you all. Now let's move forward. When we will go to this one, so can I say that 0th row will get added 1, so it will become, if we will add 1, it will become 0, and first column will get 1 here. Again, when I will go to this one, I have to say 0th row we have to add 1, so it will get updated to 1, and second column we have to fill with 1. Now we will start from here. Now this means that first row will get 1 here, and in 0th column we have to do +1. Same way, when I will get 0 here, means that first row will get -1. So this is my first row, so it will become 0, and first column also becomes -1, so it will also become 0. Same way we will keep on filling. Here we will get 1, so first row will become 1, first row will become 1, and if we will see that second column we have to add +1, it will become 2. Now if you will keep on filling this, so same way we have to fill for this cell also. So if we have to fill for this cell also, now let's start filling. zeroth, this is 0, right? So second row will get -1 and 0th column will get -1. Same way, if I will come here, this is 0, so second row will get -1, so it will become -2, and this first column will also get -1, it will become -1, and this is the last one, right? So for the last cell, second row will get 1, which will become -1, and this row will become 3. So if we will fill this, then we will get the values as 1 1 -1 and -1 -1 3. Now let's see that how we can use this to fill our matrix, difference matrix. Now this is my RA, this is my RC. Now suppose we have to fill this. So can I say that to fill this, if we have to fill 0 0, I will select 0 row 0 column, I will add them, I will add here. Same way I will keep on filling this, so I will get this as an answer. So at last, in this way we will get our answer. So if I will fill this, so I will get 0 0 4 0 0 4 and -2 -2 2. So in this way we can fill this. Now what will be the pseudocode for this? Pseudocode will be very simple. That means we have to iterate from, means in matrix we have to iterate from 0 to R, and same way for j is equal to 0 to C if grade of ij double equals to 1. So can I say that RA of I will do plus plus, and CA of j I will do plus plus. Else part, if it is -1, same way I will do RA of I minus minus and CA of I minus minus. C of j, sorry, minus minus, because j is for column. So we are done with filling this matrix. Now can I say that if we are done with these two matrix, there is no need of our input matrix, so we can modify our input matrix only. So what we will do is, again we will iterate from 0 to R, and again we will iterate for j is equal to 0 to column, and what we will do, we will do grid of ij is equal to RA of I plus CA of j. In this case we can save our time. So if you will see here, here the code is taking n square time, and here the code is taking n square time. So my time complexity becomes n square plus n square, and space complexity, instead of n, as it is not a square matrix, you can write R into C. Instead of n square you can write R into C, and our space complexity is nothing but one is row column and one is column, means row plus column. So if I will write here more specific, it is RC plus RC. So I hope you able to understand this question and you will able to code this. Bye bye all, meet you all in the next video.